This week marks the return of Star Trek Discovery to the Paramount Plus network. Yes, it's coming back for its final season. After being in production for 7 years, it wraps up its 5th season with a grand total of 65 episodes for the entire run.
Is that a lot?
Well, really, maybe not. I mean, consider the fact that Star Trek, running from 1966 to 1969, produced 79 episodes. And The Next Generation, running from 1987 to 1994, well, that produced 178 episodes. Anyway, Discovery's coming back, and I figured, well, like I've been doing lately, I will probably be reviewing it on my channel. But it's been a long time since I've watched Discovery. I actually checked out in the 2nd season, and I was barely watching it at that point. So I thought it'd probably be fair to go back and watch that first episode all over again. But this time, I recorded my live reaction. And I even finally got around to setting up OBS with some experimental overlays. Sat down after 11 o'clock at night, opened a bottle of one of Scotland's finest exports.
Whiskey!
Well, I will try it.
I'll get it!
And watched the first episode again.
Are you insane?
Yeah, it was not a pleasant experience. It's not a pleasant experience. And took an hour and a half to do the whole thing. Me commenting along the way. I'm not going to play off that, because that'd be insane. That's torturous. I'm clearly only here to torture myself. So, anyway, here are some of the highlights from my live watch after almost 7 years of the first episode of Star Trek Discovery, The Vulcan Hello. Okay, I have literally not watched this show since 2017. So, this is going to be my first time rewatching it. It just said careless. I guess someone wrote a Wikipedia page. Look at this face. They got these weird 2 nostrils. They're all oily. They don't have hair. These are not Klingons. This is like some weird Kurtzman-esque J.J. revamp of Klingons. I guess I want to make them like orcs, the oppressed people that they are now apparently in D&D. Whatever.
Right. And if we don't do something now, they won't live another 1,000 hours. The ambient radiation from a nearby meteor drilling accident dried out their water table. If we can get in.
So they're here to fix some well to save some aliens who, as far as we can tell so far, are not work capable. So already we have violated the Prime Directive. Is that a sandworm?
I'm unable to bring it into focus.
Number 1?
You see that? She literally just pushed through out of the way. She's like, science officer, you're not doing your job right, so let me show you how to do it.
On behalf of Captain Giorgio and the entire crew of the USS Shenzhou, we'd like to welcome you to Flight 819 with nonstop service to the object of unknown origin.
Really? Really? This is an example of what I think is inserting too much colloquialisms from modern day. It's like CW Star Trek. It's stupid.
The only word to effectively describe it is wow.
The only word to effectively describe it is wow. Wow. This is the first officer of a Starfleet vessel. I describe the unknown object as wow. Look at that. That's Klingon. That's Klingon. 40 plus years of seeing what Klingons look like. Here we are. Oh, hey, this is great. This is when we get to learn about Michael Burnham's past.
Klingon social order rests upon.
Sarek.
Okay, let's go around the horn again. By the numbers.
What's going on?
Oh, fucking hell. Stop this goddamn modern lingo.
Without immediate treatment, her condition will most certainly be terminal.
He was...
Oh, if only it was terminal. It would have saved us 4+ years of this show.
Impossible.
Daft Punk crew member. This armor is so bad. I literally cannot get over how bad this armor is. This is not Klingon. I don't know what this is. I'm suddenly realizing these Klingons look like vampires on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. What's with this one Klingon? Was he wearing a mask? Is this dude wearing a mask on the left? It's like a giant fucking Cthulhu. What the hell is this thing? Like Mahler is a Klingon.
Is there any chance they can't hear us? Your transmit.
I'm really getting tired of Lobot Starfleet officer.
Determined for one purpose and
Lens flare. Do you see the lens flare? Oh, we gotta have the lens flare. It makes it so cinematic. It's so JJ-esque to have lens flare. We love our lens flare. We love lens flare. Makes it so good. Everything is great with lens flare.
Permission to leave the bridge, Captain. Are you kidding? It's relevant. Granted.
Why? Where are you going, Captain? Do you want to know where your first officer is going? What are you doing? Just, okay, granted. Oh, Michael Burnham knows everything. She's the bestest ever, apparently.
If a death was necessary.
This scene is stupid. He literally just walked over and leaned against the desk. He is not in the same room. He's not in the same space. So are we to presume that wherever Sarek is on Vulcan or wherever the fuck he is, he's sitting on a desk in proximity to Michael Burnham? What the fuck? She just Vulcan neck pinched her. I swear to God, I have not seen this show since 2017. I forgot that happened. I forgot that happened. Wow. Holy crap.
I'm your superior officer. We are in a high-risk scenario. Question chain of command again, and I'll remove you.
This is the worst Starfleet I've ever seen. You question me, I'll remove you from... That is literally bad guy Starfleet.
Captain, please. I'm trying to save you.
I know what's best for you. I know what's best. This is what Star Trek is now. This woman knows what's best. Michael Burnham knows what's best for everyone. Oh, Christ. That's it. We done? We done? Christ. Okay. You know, that's right. I forgot. It was actually split in the two episodes premiered together. Yeah. There's so much to this show that doesn't feel like Star Trek to me. Literally, you know, I go back to Encounter at Farpoint. We learn about everyone on the ship. We meet Riker, we meet Data, we meet Geordi, we meet Crusher, we meet Wesley, we meet Tasha, we meet Diana, we meet everyone within the first hour. This is just Michael Burnham. That's the problem with this show. This show was never about Star Trek. This show was Michael Burnham. And that's where I think Kurtzman lost the narrative. He lost a true Trek narrative and made his own narrative, which was, we've never had a black female lead before. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that. Have a black female captain, that's fine. But you have to have a crew around her. And this show, in the first hour, doesn't create that. What it creates is a self-righteous bitch who's like, I know what is going on. I know what's right. I'm going to neck pinch my captain to take over the ship and attack the fucking Klingons. Oh, God. I have to watch the second one now just to finish it off. But yeah. Again, it looks great. It has quality production. It doesn't fit with Star Trek. It doesn't fit with maintaining continuity. It doesn't fit with maintaining canon. And if it was a different fucking universe, if they said, oh, this is a different Star Trek, then fine. I could sit there and say, okay, this doesn't have anything to do with the 40 plus, the Star Trek I have watched since 1980. This started in 1966 for 40 years almost. 1966 to 2005. Almost 40 years of Star Trek. Continuity. They said, great. We appreciate it. That's a different universe. They're going on our own. Then I can look at it and say, okay, fine. I can try to appreciate this Trek differently. They didn't. Try to say, this is Star Trek now. Ignore that. This is it now. That's what my problem is. That's why I don't like this show. So. All right. I guess I'm going to have to watch the second half. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, so I guess, like I said, at some point I'm going to have to go watch and finish that second episode. I don't know how I'm going to fit that in, but I'm going to do it anyway. The new episode is coming out this week. The 5th season. First episode comes out this week. I'm going to watch it. Post review. And as always, questions, comments, witticisms down below. Click like, click subscribe, click share. See you guys later.